data?
Ma'am?
No, I was telling, we're trying to round up the people.
Oh, I got this.
No, when you. Okay, who's going to do the prizes? Okay.
Okay. We're going to do the whole shot. Did you get the raffle? Okay. Huh? Did you get the ticket so you can get the prize? Do you know that you're going to do it then? Huh? Carla's, I'm standing right there, right? But she actually, you know that's what you're doing. Yeah, she volunteered. Oh, I'll delegate. Actually, Daphne did. It was vicariously though. Through her, I'm living through Ture, so I can tell somebody. So, I'll pick up my number. That's all right. Did Alice say? Just these on top. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Because I tried to count out. I know, just so that. There's no way I can wrestle with this one. Nice to meet you. All right. Here they come. I still do lose a lot of people. Yeah, it's been a long day. Yeah, I bet. But to have the Okay, I'll write half of you. So they didn't even know
You still hanging, sweetie? You still hanging? Yeah, you wear them well, girl. All right, let's make our way. Let's make our way to our seats. We're in our final stretch. We've all done well. Did anybody see anybody in the hallway that needs to come in? Oh, you took your shoes off? Tamara, you took off your shoes? You took off your shoes? Really? Okay, we're getting ready to start in 2 minutes. Make your way in. Make your way in. Door prizes are up here. You all have hung in here for the door prizes, so come on down. Come on down. Yeah. All right. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. All right. All right, so how many of you have enjoyed all the sessions today, all the information, lots of great information that we hope you'll take with you. Again, we were thoughtful and intentional in putting this day together, so we hope that you got some information to help you elevate and reach new heights. And so now I'm going to introduce our club member, Tamara Dixon, who will introduce our final presenter. And so get ready to rumble, get ready to rumble, get ready to rumble. Y'all still with us? Awesome. So I have this bio that I'm supposed to read about my sister Carla, but I'm not going to read this. I'm just going to speak from my heart, which is what I said about you, Deborah. I have known Carla for several years now, and she is just one of the most beautiful, compassionate, and kind leaders that I've ever met. She definitely has poured into all of us, and I appreciate her so much. She's going to talk to us about soul tending, which is so important. So I'm going to read a little bit. Many of us have worked in environments that were less than supportive. Lord knows we have. Yes. We may even go so far as to call them toxic. Other than leaving and finding another place to work, what are our options? We have many, and they are at our disposal. It's just a matter of calling on the strengths that got you this far, and we will still protect the most eternal and enduring part of you, your soul. So let's talk about it. Ladies, and gentlemen, Miss Carla Elam Floyd.
Well, thank you so much, and what an honor to be asked to speak at your Founders Day conference. And you're right, I never officially joined, but I've kind of always been on the edges, and so yeah. But what a wonderful group of women to be able to talk to today. So to start, maybe we just stop and take a breath, because you've had a lot poured into you today. A lot of information that you want to synthesize. In our last session, I sat in with Dr. Mary, and she actually started me on this path of soul tending, because many years ago, she was my boss at RTD, at our bus company. And my sister died. I'm the youngest of 11, and this was our first sibling that we lost. And I have one sister left now. Mary has been with me through each of those losses, but the very first one, I was at RTD, and my sister was diagnosed with breast cancer, and we were having a voluntary separation program, so I just didn't know what to do. I filled out my paperwork, I took it to Mary and said, I need to leave. And she said, okay, thank you. She said, I'm gonna put this in this drawer. You go do what you have to do. When you come back, if you still feel like you need to leave, then I'll turn the paperwork in. That's the first time anybody at work had ever cared about my soul, had cared what I was feeling inside, how torn that I was. And then, I started to think, this is something we all need to think about. Who is soul tending your soul? I'm going to heaven, I know that, I would hate to show up and God look at my raggedy little soul and say, what happened to you? Why did you let them do that to you? And so I've been practicing this, and it's been changing because I've been changing. That was 32 years ago. And so how have you changed in 32 years? So soul tending is work is about doing. Our soul is about being. Who are we? Who are we supposed to be? Who did God make us to be? So the next slide talks about what soul tending is not. It's not a religious formula. I mean, we all have our things. We get up and we have our affirmations. I'm beautiful, I'm talented, I'm skilled. We are self-taught. It's not a formula, it's not a ritual, and it's not temporary. It's not a temporary mental, physical, or spiritual state of being that you're doing to bring yourself back into balance. The next slide talks about what it is. And I love the 3 chords, the 6 chords actually, because you've heard that 3 chords are almost unbreakable. Well, soul tending is intentional. It's something you have to be conscious of. You got to think about it all the time. It's long-term, it is spiritual, because it's about something bigger than you, and it's a form of self-defense. When people are coming at you, it's a form of self-defense. And the thing about it that's really kept me going with all of my losses is it gives me a sense of the infinite, that there's more than enough to go around. And a lot of time when people are coming at you, it's like, you're gonna get it, I'm not. It's a zero-sum game. There's more than enough to go around. The next slide, I just want to spend a few minutes talking about the state of our workforce. I've been in HR for those 32 years plus, and it's changed. Employers are pushing to get people back into the office from working remotely. And the remote or the hybrid work has actually worked for a lot of Black people. Because if you're working remotely, you're not dealing with those microaggressions. You're not dealing with them looking at you and saying, she don't know what she's doing. Because they can't see you. You're at work, you're at home, you're doing the work. And so, it boosts your self-esteem by working remotely. But office politics and discrimination make the office an undesirable place to work. It just does. There are fewer opportunities, though, to work remotely, and millennials are really pushing for remote work. And the younger generation, younger than millennials, the post-millennials. Sherm talked about the turnover rate for Black professionals is much higher. It's 32% of Black people versus 27% of white people leaving the workforce. So the thing about it, if you're an extrovert, if you're going to speak up, you're going to be okay. If you're an introvert, people are going to talk over you. I just read another Sherm study. Sherm is Society of Human Resources Management. I just read another story that women are being treated now with more incivility than before. They're being talked over, they're being ignored. Men interrupt women 33% more than they'll interrupt another man. So these things impact our soul for the next slide. In a lot of different ways. The social and the political environment are giving people permission to treat us this way. People are much more comfortable in saying and doing things to us than they used to be. The microaggressions are basically out of hand, and it creates a mental health strain. And for the young people in the audience, it's going to create a mental health strain on you. And so it's really going to be important that you understand how you protect your soul from that, and that you go to your elders and talk to them about how they got through it. And we also have a lack of resilience, which is impacting our souls as well. On the next slide, I thought it was interesting. I wanted to share this with you. You can't see it. It's called the multidimensional career. A lot of times people think the only way you can advance in an organization is by being promoted. And I took this survey not too long ago, and there are different ways that you can be content at work. Through contributions, through competence, through connections with other people in your organization, through confidence, through being given stretch assignments, through contentment, through having a choice, and there's always the career ladder. There's always that, but it's not the only way that you can feed your soul at work. If you feel like, I'm not getting recognized, and that will take you down, how else might you be contributing to your workplace and your own growth and your own development? So the next slide, I started talking about shadowboxing. Shadowboxing to me is asking yourself those questions. What are you most afraid of? What secrets are you carrying around? What are your deepest fears that you're not talking to anybody about? How much time are you spending alone? And what makes you do the things you do? I'm a big believer in learning who you are. My biggest question for God is, what is my name? Only God knows what our real names are. What's my name? What did you intend for me to do? Did I do it? So on the next slide, just a reminder that soul tending doesn't change your circumstances, it changes you. Everybody knows that, well, you've probably heard this thing, that we have a God-shaped hole in our souls that only God can fill. Since only God can fill it, we try to fill it with other things, though. With food, drink, drugs, cigarettes, fun, dancing. I tried dancing for a while, and yeah, that was fun, but it wasn't filling that hole. We are made to crave. Did you know that the fastest growing happens to be the self-storage industry? We have $54 billion in the self-storage industry. In 2021, it's grown to $83.6 billion. People are just buying stuff. They don't even have anywhere to put it. They're just trying to fill that We're craving stuff. Well, stuff is not going to do it. Stuff is not going to tend your soul. Only God can do that. Or only your sense of the infinite, something bigger than you, is going to fill that hole. So what we need to do is stand on the next slide. And when we're standing in who we are, we want to make sure that we're listening carefully to what's going on around us. Have sensitive eyes and ears. Take care of business, whether you got your own business or you're at work or at school. And this is one for me. The A is for abide, wait. It may not, God always answers yes, no, and not now. Abide, nourish your soul however you do that. Mine was dancing, it's music. You know, our friend Opalanga Pugh was a local storyteller, and she used to say, when did you stop singing? When did you stop dancing? That's when you started getting sick. Well, I never forgot that, because there was a time when I wasn't singing, I wasn't dancing, I was isolating, definitely not tending to my soul. And the last letter, D, is for delight in the unexpected. God delights us every single day. Every single day. There's something you can be thankful for. Because a lot of times we think that miracles only happen in the Old Testament. Miracles only happen with Jesus. Miracles happen every single day. And if our souls connect with that unseen realm, with that spiritual realm, we can recognize that and stand wherever we are. So the next slide, we talk about math. Never been my strong suit, but I can do this. If you don't tend your soul, you're going to add pressure and expectations to yourself. You're going to subtract peace and perspective. You're going to multiply your problems and fears. And you're going to divide the secular from the spiritual. Guess what? You can't do that. You can't divide the secular from the spiritual, because we're an integrated being. As we say, we're a spiritual beings having a human experience. My favorite visual for this comes from Ephesians, the Roman warrior. And what I liked about this visual is that the Roman warrior's armor, the helmet covered the head and the neck, left the ears and the eyes clear. So when you dress for success, when you go to work, go to your business, guess what? Put on your warfare. Your helmet is your knowledge. People will try to make you think that you don't know what you know, that you don't know nothing. They will try to make you believe that the way you're doing it is wrong. You know what you know, and you know enough. A lot of times we think we have to learn more. You know enough. The breastplate for the soldier is to protect their heart. Protect your heart. Protect what goes into your heart and what comes out of it. We want to make sure our heart is protected. The belt is your intuition. Intuition is going to take care of you. That's your inner being that's telling you what's right, what's wrong, what to look out for. Trust your intuition. The shield is the way that you're going to deflect those flaming arrows that people are going to send your way. Whether they're bullying you or, microaggressions, they're sending flaming arrows. So deflect them with your shield. And your shoes lace up your shoes. Pick your battles. You don't want to spend all your energy fighting a losing battle. Your shoes are laced up to carry you into a battle and out of a battle, away from one. And those are all defensive weapons. The only offensive weapon the soldier had is a sword of truth. That's what you're going to fight with. That's what you're going to go into every meeting with, every encounter with the truth, armed with facts. So the next one, I say, what's our call to action? Any deterioration that happens to your soul is happening on your watch. So our call to action then is the next slide, is look for opportunities on the other side of the valley of despair, I call it. There's going to be growth, there's going to be learning, there's going to be self-discovery, resilience to face what you're dealing with, self-awareness, support from others, your mentors and sponsors, and support of others. We have to give. And you're going to develop coping mechanisms. Some of the things that were on my other side of despair, my dance class, we danced in a showcase in Las Vegas. Woohoo! That was fun. I was like, I only did it once, but I got pictures. I was able to go to Uganda with my church and minister. I was able to go to Ghana twice. I worked for, Colorado Springs Utilities, the city of Colorado Springs, local organizations doing contract work. So there were victories while I thought I was in the valley of despair. I have to remind myself of that. So ask yourself, and I want you to think about this. What's the biggest difference I can make with this person, in this conversation, with my thoughts, in this meeting, with my business, in my job, with my career? What's the biggest difference I can make? This next slide, you definitely can't see this, but when I was getting my thoughts together for this, I ran across this wheel. It's called a proximity to power. The proximity to power, the closer you are to that inner circle, the more power you have. But then there are people who have, they may be in the first circle, they may be in the outer circle. But what I want you to think about is, what is your proximity to power? We all have it. We all have it. I mean, the pastor, the boss, the CEO, the person, Dr. Mary. You know people with connections. What's your proximity to power? In your job, at your church, in your family, in your business? What is your proximity to power? And how can you use it to help someone else? That's going to grow your soul as well. So this slide is just, what it says is, stop pouring into everyone's cup and leaving your own empty. And the next slide is one that I really love. It's a poem by a woman named Maya. Said, I hope when you come home to yourself, there are flowers lining the front porch that were left there from all the women that you were before. We come through these things. How could anyone ever tell you you are anything less than beautiful? How could anyone ever tell you you are less than whole? How could anyone fail to notice that your loving is a miracle? How deeply you're connected to my soul. I have so many deep soul connections. Which ones do you have? In the end, I don't have a slide for this, but I actually brought it. If all else fails, I just got some new license plates. And this says Jinyame. It's a word I learned in Ghana, and it means only God. Only God. Only God has kept me through my valley of despair and brought me out of it in a glorious way. So I want to leave you a gift. There's a story of a woman who is on a beach. What's being handed out to you are starfish pens. This woman's on a beach, and a man sees her at a distance as she's bending down and throwing something, bending down and throwing something. And as he gets closer, he sees that she's throwing starfish back into the water. The starfish had washed up the night before. And there were hundreds. And he got closer to her and said, "What do you think you're doing?" And she said, "I'm saving the starfish." And threw another one in. And he said, "You can't possibly be making a difference to these starfish." Well, she ignored him and threw another one in and said, "It's going to make a difference to that one." Make a difference. What's the difference you can make? That's going to feed your soul. I thank you for your patience and listening to my story and for the time you've spent today. I know it's been well worth it. Thank you.
I put my starfish on. I'm not playing. I put my starfish on. Put your starfish on right now.
Amen.
Can we just give Carla one more round of applause for that wonderful soul-tending part?
Oh,
She wants to go around and take a picture. Oh, come on. Yeah.
we're around here?
Come on, Dr. Mary, make your way down here.
The original soul tender.
Come on, Juanita. 5280 BPW. Maria. She's coming. Come on, Maria. Let's give her a hand. Let's bring her down. Come on, Maria.
It's not the price is right, but come on down.
Where you put Regina? 1 second. One more.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, let's go. You're up, Jennifer. You too. Yeah. Thank you. All right. I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. Door prizes. Let's get a scream.
Somebody's gonna have to drop tickets.
All right. We're going to start with the youth door prizes. Youth, do you have your blue tickets?
Yes, ma'am.
Youth? I like the ma'am, okay. Let me see, okay. All right, so the first 3 door prizes are books from Janice Mac-Guest, who's my cousin from Raleigh-Durham. She wrote a book. It's signed Little Colored Girls Want to Wear Pearls Too. Powerful historical take of her time as growing up in Raleigh-Durham during tumultuous times. Okay. Blue for youth. The last 3 numbers are 936. 936? Nope. Okay. Moving on. 935. Nope. Okay. 938. 931. Okay. Don't get too much. Is that something? I can't see who that is.
Hey, Mama Side baby.
933, youth? 939? We're going through all the youth. 942? Yeah! Come on! Is that's my husband's goddaughter. Come on down. Okay. So that's pretty hair. Okay. 941. 941? Okay. 937? No. I know. 943? What is... You have this is a computer desk, right?
Oh,
yes.
That's pretty cool.
You get them all.
130.
Oh,
And one more, 934. Oh, yes. Okay. Yes, that is, those are our youth gifts. Okay. Okay, we will next move to the adult door prizes. Manushka gifted us, I think she's already left, if she can hear, oh, there she is. Please explain, I knew I'd get you before you left. Explain what is in your door prize. Here, please explain what's in your door prize.
Thank you. Hello and good afternoon. I hope you all had a fantastic event here. Thank you so much to this group, the Black Professional Women. Round of applause, ladies. This was an incredible event. I could feel the energy, and I could tell that everyone was really getting what they came for and then some. So thank you for putting on a fantastic event. So this is the Not Today TSA travel kit. This has 2 ounces of the entire Chubby Curls line, shampoo, leave-in conditioner, and moisturizing styling cream with the TSA approved sizes. You also get a little handy dandy detangling comb. This is my personal favorite jumbo rake comb. And you have a little cheat sheet. It's been a long day, y'all. You have a little cheat sheet that tells you step 1, step 2, step 3, along with my business card, so you can get my contact information, also information on the stores that carry the products. So if you love this little guy, you can get more of it. There's more of where the good stuff came from. All right. And the winning ticket is, we're reading off the last 3 or 4? Last 3 is 6, 2, 8.
Must be present to win.
Your friend left? Okay, sorry, friend. Sorry. 6, 3, 6.
636.
Tough crowd. Okay. Last 3 are 6, 4, 6, 4, 7.
Yay!
Yay! This is not rigged, but that's my people, y'all. Yes, of course.
Jewelry by Anitra Matthews, is she out there? There she is, I can't see, I don't have my glasses on. We also have a door prize. Oh, you already bought the bag because I had it. Oh, she did it. Okay. Oh, she pulled the ticket. I heard.
So everybody who came by was entered into a drawing if you signed up. So the winning ticket number is 1973959. I think it's Stephanie. She's not here? I'll have to contact her because I'm going to send it to her. Okay, then I'll get it to her. She is here.
She's like, whoa, what did she get? What'd she get? Look.
She got,
What'd she get?
she got 2 necklaces, 2 earrings, and a bracelet. And then I just wanted to mention that Peach Cobbler Factory, I am the new owner. Yes! It's coming to Northfield, come see me.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, we have a photo session, and we have a lot of door prizes, sorry, but that's a good thing, right? Okay.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm with A-Stars Photography and Media Solutions, and we have 2 door prizes which consist of a family photo shoot which includes a large format picture, 16 by 20, 2 8 by 10s, 2 5 by 7s, 6 4 by 6s, and 18 wallets, plus all the edited pictures. You get all the edited pictures. It's a $2,000 value. And the last three is 627. 627. 640. Get with her. Okay. Her information.
Hold on to your tickets. Hold on, just to both of them.
Who should you give her?
And and then the next one is 662. 662. 642. 639.
The next door prize, $15 to Starbucks. Y'all good? I asked and she said y'all were good. Sorry. 654. 654? 654. Nope. Okay. 662. 662. 661. Okay, another $15 at Starbucks. 641.
Sorry, I didn't realize it was.
That's all good. Okay. Next door prize, $25 to Nordstrom. 653. What's in your bag? That's what I'm saying. Get your stuff. 656 today.
That's the PLENARY.
What is it? How much?
20,
Okay.
I think.
Next door prize is a gift card to Panera. 656. This is Zoe's number. Zoe Jenkins. She's helping clean tables. Okay. Zoe. Make sure she gets that. Okay, she's outside. All right. That's Zoe. Okay.
Bath and Body Works.
Okay, this is Bath and Body Works. What's the scent? What's the scent? What's the scent? Maria, what's the scent?
Somebody said real good. No.
Okay. Japanese cherry.
Is that?
We're not sure.
It's a secret.
It's a secret. It clearly is. Not Victoria's Secret, but Bath and Body Works secret. 630?
Yeah. Japanese cherry.
630?
Plug-in.
Okay.
2 cent bulbs.
Okay, another Bath and Body Works 2 cent bulbs and a plug-in. 629. 629. Is it her?
Get ready, step ready, stay ready. Emergency preparedness.
And our last door prize is a Get Ready, Stay Ready pack, which is one of the initiatives of the National Association of Negro Business and Professional Women. It's worth $200, and what it is, I know it might not seem exciting, but it's a complete disaster preparedness awareness kit in case you are out of power.
2 adults.
And it's enough for 2 adults.
For 72 hours.
For 72 hours to survive.
So we're giving that on behalf of our national organization. 663. 663. Thank you, everyone, and just briefly, we will be turning it back over to Madam President.
Awesome. Let's give all of our winners a hand, another hand. Congratulations. I think I'm going with President Miller to Nordstrom's. I wear a size 11, okay? Keep me in mind. You all, tonight or this evening, today has been such a great, phenomenal day, and I'm so glad that you all were able to join us. This is such a blessing. And so with that being said, I first want to thank my Lord and Savior, and I hope he's yours as well, Jesus Christ, for giving us the opportunity to receive wisdom, receive information, and resources on today. Can we give him a hand? Sure. Okay. We also would like to thank our national president, President Ture O'Neill Ford, and her support of our club and for the conference as well. She sent her greetings via video for us. We would like to thank our Western District Governor, Governor Marvell Phillips, for her support and kind wishes to us. We would also like to thank True Light Baptist Church and Pastor and First Lady Warner for their support, and all of the staff here as well. Could you please give them a round of applause? Wonderful, wonderful. We couldn't have done this without you all. And we'd like to also say thank you to our partners, the National Council of Negro Women, and they're here. Thank you so much, President Pam Miller. Thank you so much, and your member that came and supported us. We thank you. Let's see, the Aurora branch of the NAACP and President Omar Montgomery. He was here earlier. Let's give them all a round of applause. Thank you so much. And we also had NARAB, who's one of our partners as well. We would like to thank them. The Community College of Aurora provided swag bags for the youth. Yes. We would like to thank all our vendors. For all the vendors that are still here, would you please stand? Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much for being here. We would like to thank our speakers. All speakers, would you please stand? Facilitators and moderators, would you all please stand? Thank you so much for making this day a blessing for us all. Thank you so much. We'd like to thank Ms. Donna Lindsay for the spoken word, our past and present recipients of the Miss Annie Brown, excuse me, Miss Annie Howard. She was our recipient for this year. Thank you. And last but not least, 5280B. Would you all please stand? I'd like to give a special thank you, Dr. Fairweather. Would you please continue to stand? She is the mastermind, as we said, or the brainchild behind this entire conference. Let's give her a hand. You have to sit down so fast. She was up and down. And then our wonderful caterer, Miss Regina Edmonds in Montgomery. That food was delicious. Thank you. My soul was fed, and I felt so much better. But thank you all again. We are so blessed. Thank you, Dr. Vern, as well. You live streamed it. You took the pictures for us. We cannot forget you. And let me tell y'all, the one thing that I've learned, and I've been a member for not a very long time, but these ladies are so supportive, and they come behind you, they'll support you and give you words of wisdom, and Dr. Vern as well. I didn't know. He was like, don't you walk away from that podium and you ain't had a chance to have somebody come. But it's that helps us build community together. We support one another, and those things are important. So let's never take those times of wisdom and learning for granted. So thank you all for everything that you did today. Thank you all again for being here, and we are blessed to have you. I love you all. We love you all. Thank you so much for being here. And I think we have one more announcement.
All right. Let's give our Madam President Daphne Brownlee a big hand. Bless you, bless you, bless you. All right. So one final announcement. We are hosting a Mother's Day brunch. And it's going to be held Saturday, May the 11th. We have Dr. Nita Mosby, a keynote speaker, Mary Louise Lee is a psalmist, and Stacy Gilmore will give a word for women. So that's going to be Saturday, May the 11th, 2024. And Q, can you raise your hand? She's back there. If you have any questions, she can help you get a ticket if there are any left to attend our event. So this is what we have to just encourage you. At True Light Baptist Church, we always try to do something to help elevate the community, help elevate our women. And I want to thank you all as your MC. I had a wonderful time, and thank you all so much. And God bless you all. Thank you.
That's it.
You are dismissed.
Gotta get out of here.
Let me